Actually, it was a funny story. We were developing with another company in Bangalore at that time, and my former associate was here checking how things were going, and he discovered that it wasn't going too well. So at that moment I was on a Skype call with him, and we decided to go for a change. So we set up a meeting with Damodar, and at the first meeting was successful. So he's a pretty great guy. Immediately we connected, and from that moment on we were in business, and that is now almost 5 years ago. Of course, there's a big cultural difference between the Netherlands, where I'm from, and India, and that's where most of the problems appeared. So as I come from a country which we are all very open and direct, and hierarchy is a bad word. It took some time to get to know each other and to understand why things are different in India, in Bangalore. So if I give an example, when I in my country know, when I say to my one of my employees, you have to do this, and he thinks it's a wrong thing to do, he will talk back to me. He'll say, no, Michiel, there's something I will do. So this is of course not happening in India. So they'll tell me that I'm wrong, but in a different way, and that's where things went wrong in the first time. So it took us a year to get to know each other, and from that moment on it went quite smoothly, I can say. And that is because the organization Mobinius and the management is very open and very transparent, which I especially like. So there's never discussion on an invoice, there's never discussion on employees. Of course things go wrong, and that's okay, because if you don't make mistakes, you don't make anything. That's what Einstein said. So we wanted to make mistakes, but it's not about making the mistakes, it's about resolving them. As mentioned, it is all about transparency and openness. If you are in a relationship, whatever relationship, business, private, you want to have the opponent to be honest with you, tell you if things are wrong, tell you if there's room for improvement, and also listen when you have some differences. And that's actually what happens. So the line of communications are short. I can call them any day, any time. They will call back, and they are proactive. So if the team thinks that can be improved, they will call me and say, Michiel, maybe take a look at this one, because we think there's room for improvement there. So in general, it's a trustworthy company. It is open, direct, transparent.